Hi, this is Jason, and this is my daily vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy. Evening, folks. It's Wednesday evening. It's 20 to 8, and it's the 28th of November. I can't believe it's only got another, first of all, just over, 48 hours, 54 hours, and then I can have a shave. And also, in 3 days' time, I'll be starting on my advent calendar. It's like, wow, that has gone really, really fast. Now, the other day, I told you that Deb had done some cards, and I was going to show you some pictures and some videos. So, coming up are the pictures of the cards that she's made in the last 2 or 3 weeks, and also a video of one of the cards, because I think it was best on video, so I could show you exactly what the card was like. So, enjoy these. This is the card that I told you about the other day that Deb had made. As you can see, it's a Call of Duty card, been made for a 21-year-old. Now, the front looks impressive, but wait till you see the inside. She's done the inside like a locker room, as you can see, and it's got pictures on it of that she's actually got off the internet of the person involved. And if you look through the window there, you can see a set of dog tags with a bullet. And them dog tags are actually wearable. The actual card, you can snip the string at the top there, and you can actually wear the dog tags. And Deb's just going to lift the dog tags out now so you can see them. There you go, look, they're actually proper dog tags on a chain that you can wear, and there's a little bullet at the front. So yeah, that's the card that she made for one of the nephew for his 21st. Another short video here, actually, because I'm just going to warn you that coming up is a spoiler for another film I watched last night. So if you don't want to hear about the film's called Message from the King, but if you don't want to hear the spoilers involved in it, don't listen to the next bit. Okay? I'll pause it now. And as if by magic, I suddenly reappeared. Right. The film I watched was called Message from the King. Now, I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name who's in it, actually. He basically is the guy who plays in all the Marvel films. He plays a Black Panther now. And it's also got, I think it's Luke Evans, Alfred Molina, and a couple of others in. And what it basically is, it's a story of a man called Jacob King, who comes over from Africa, South Africa, I think it is, Cape something or other, not Cape Town, but something like that. And basically he's after his sister, because he's worried about her. And he comes over, and he can't find her. And he does end up finding her. He finds her in the morgue, where she's been tortured and mutilated and murdered. And the film is basically about his quest for revenge to find out who, what, why, when and how. Now, what I liked about the film is it's dark and it's gritty, and you see a seedy side of a place that looks really sort of, yeah, how can I put it? It's a side of America that you don't see in the media very often, let's put it that way. And he has dealings with drug dealers, gangs, bent coppers, you name it, they're in it. You know, it's one of those kind of films. And it's good. It's good. It's got a good story to it. It's got good characters. You feel a bit of empathy and sympathy for some of the characters. You don't for others. Some of them you want to smash the faces in, which he does. And it's got a very, very clever twist at the end. It's got a very, very clever twist, actually. And I don't think I'm going to put that in, even in the spoiler, because it's such a good twist right at the very end that you don't see it coming. And it's very, very clever, actually, how it's done. I would give it, to be honest, I don't give many, but I would give this one 7 out of 10, because it was watchable all the way through. I started watching another one last night. I haven't finished it yet. I've still got half an hour to go, but this one's a bit more basic and a bit more drab. And I think it's called Small Town Crime. It's not the best film in the world, and it's quite obvious what's going on and what's going to happen, etc., etc. But it's all right. It's worth watching. It's not too bad. But I wouldn't give it more than 5 at the moment. But I'll explain more about it tomorrow. So yeah, that's my movie review. It's for a film called Message from the King. My post yesterday focused mainly on dealing with the mental side of CMT. And I've noticed that in a lot of the groups now, and I mean a lot of posts are dealing with that, are people who are having severe problems coping with the fact that their CMT has got really bad. Now, I was reading one about somebody who's in their early 20s when theirs went bad, which I do feel for, because I at least got through my 20s without too many problems. So I really feel, not sympathy exactly, empathy, I think the word is for you, because I don't know how I'd have coped. Don't get me wrong, when I was at school I had symptoms. I was always falling over and stuff like that. If I tried to run too fast, I would fall over, and if somebody pushed me, I would lose my balance. But like I said, it was just put down to me being awkward. So yeah, I think I got through, because obviously once you reach your teens and you go into, like, you know, you leave school and start work, you don't often get people pushing you over and you're having to run for things and fall over in playgrounds, you know, not unless you're in a strange school anyway. So I don't really know what that must feel like. But I pointed out yesterday, like I say, to stay positive, and that's all you can do, because you can't let the bugger win. You can't let it win. Well, today I got up. It was horrible weather. It really was horrible weather. It was really cold, but not as cold as it has been. But it was blowing a gale when I first got up, and it was raining. Anyway, about 2 or 3 hours later, it cleared up. So we nipped out for a bit. We only went down to the local shop, which isn't far. It's only about 10-minute walk, if that. So I have been out today to get a bit of fresh air because I've needed it. I was getting a bit full wall syndrome. Do you know what I mean? Now I know coming up to the time of year after Christmas, not before Christmas so much, because there's always plenty to do, keep you entertained and stuff like that. But after Christmas, I think that period between the end of Christmas, so say start a new year from about the 2nd or 3rd of January till most of the time of year, the middle of March, middle to the end of March, it can be very down, low and depressing time because there's nothing hardly open. The weather's usually phenomenally bad, so you can't get out. And all you can really do is stay in, drink tea and have soup and watch films and basically try and keep warm. So that's the worst time for me. That's when I do notice the cold a lot more. I do notice the fact that I can't get out, because if it is slightly slippy underfoot, I can't go out in it. Now, some people are fine in slippy. Some people are fine with ice under the feet. You know, they're fine. They can just skate on it. Me, not a chance. You know, I've gone horizontal more times than I want to, thank you very much, by sliding on ice, and I don't want to do it again. Black ice is the worst because you can't see it's there. But yeah, so I'm dreading them times. Ever the ones I dread, that's when I will definitely be, you know, needing people. I will be wanting to have comforts, home comforts, if you like, you know, and I'll be talking a lot like I am now. Because after Christmas, like I say, it kind of lulls, doesn't it? If anybody agrees with this, fair enough. After Christmas is sort of a low period. Unless you've got loads of birthdays, or, you know, you might have lots of celebrations and different things going on in January or February. We don't, you see. We don't. It's very, very quiet. It's a very quiet time. Although next year we've got so much on that it's nuts. It really is nuts. We've got so many birthdays. We've got a wedding. We've got anniversaries. We've got all sorts of stuff literally lasting from March, the first one, which is my mum's 70th birthday. My sister's birthday, Mandy, because their birthday's on the same date. Mine and my wife's 5th wedding anniversary is also in March. In May, my sister's getting married. And then later on in the year, we've got another 70th birthday for Deb and her mum, and a 50th wedding anniversary. And then right at the end of the year, we've got another 21st birthday. So it's going to be quite a busy year. The only thing I'm setting out for do next year is to get my second book sorted and published. I won't get it done before Christmas now. But on the 1st of December, I think I will start doing a bit of a Christmassy type song thing, you know. Something a bit different. Something that'll make, I don't know, it'll make Christmas more fun. You know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who can say? But like I say, I haven't done a lot today. It's mainly been surveys. Deb's been sorting through loads of card stuff. I'm a member of quite a lot of survey companies, like I told you before. Surveys and forums are the main thing. I'm not watching. I might watch a bit of football in a minute. Football's on about 8 o'clock or something like that. I'm dreading tonight match, I must admit, between Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool. I think they'll beat us 2-0, but we'll find out. Because I'm a massive Liverpool fan and I ain't watching it. I'll put the curse of death on it. I spoke to my sister last night, Mandy, the one who's doing my main fundraising for me in Stoke. She's got nearly £100 for me now on my phone, which is really, really good. So I should crack, hopefully, 150, which is good. I've still got 2 days left, so there's still a bit of time. And obviously, donations don't just stop dead on that date. If you want to donate, you can. Feel free. feel free. The donations, I think the donations stay up until the end of November or something, end of December or something. But I'm not growing this till the end of December. I'll get divorced if I do. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so my video today, like I say, is basically that. But if you love them cards, that's what Deb's capable of doing. She is really, really good at doing that. So I'll speak to you tomorrow. You'll take care. If you're enjoying the videos I'm doing and you want to see more, you can subscribe by clicking the link there. And if you want to see my exciting day from yesterday, you can click up there. Thank you again for taking the time to watch my videos. Bye for now.